Tears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad world.
Cool. And there we go. There we have it. Mad World for you folks. I don't know why it's yelling at me. Whatever. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tatman gaming stream. It's your boy, Tatman. I am back after a long hiatus, and we're looking at my Xbox dashboard now, so I'm actually going to start up Gears of War 4, which I have installed on my PC thanks to the Xbox Play Anywhere stuff. It's where you can have like an Xbox game that also plays on your PC. It's kind of cool. Takes forever to start up though. So yeah, welcome back to Tatman Gaming. For people who are new, FNAF, welcome. Yourself, what's up? Rumsey. We've got a few other people that haven't showed up. I'm sure Mike Hunt is watching. So if you're watching, Mike Hunt. Alright, we're dropping a few frames here. I might have to stop streaming and then kick it right back on. Hold on. Okay. Haven't streamed in a while and figured I would stream something that I've wanted to play for a little bit, but haven't gotten around to. So hence Gears 4, which I've heard is pretty good, and with Gears 5 coming out at some point, might as well play it. I don't think this game's gonna be as good as like the original, which were, I don't know, hit and miss. I guess a lot of people liked the first one, and then the second and third kind of sucked. People love the multiplayer because of its weird quirks, especially with the first one where there's a bunch of stuff with like lag switching, and so what it did was, your individual Xbox were like the hosts of the match, so you have to connect to somebody else's host. The issue is you had to deal with the lag between yourself and like the other players. So one of the big issues was you had to like shoot your shotgun like way out of whack. So that kind of sucked. I forget what the settings I had before were for this. Because we're getting a lot of dropped frames right now. Interesting. See if I can change output settings. The tomato grenade Easter egg. I am not aware of that, actually. Okay, so I dropped it to 10 kilobits. I think that should be fine. I don't know what the hell's going on. Ooh. People are experiencing buffering. Well, nothing's taking up too much. Sorry. We're having a lot of issues here, folks. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we are... Oh yeah, the God of War commercials. Actually, before we dive into stuff, I actually want to look up some of the God of War, because they were some of the best. Not God of War, Gears of War. Okay, it's not letting me sort of override and not see that shit. Okay, I think we should be good with settings for the video. Let me know if things suck. Okay, there we go. Now it did it. Alright, so if you wonder why I always do Mad World when playing Gears of War, this is why.
Familiar faces, worn out places,
Amazing commercial.
out faces. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard
You're making
to
Mike cry a
tell
little
you.
bit.
I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world.
Fantastic commercial. Just they did a really good job with marketing the game. I think it's still one of the best video game commercials of all time. So yeah. Okay, so I'll have to look at the tomato plants and stuff. So yeah, let's take a look. We're gonna do, so what I did yesterday to, of course, try and get some thumbnails. I played a little bit of the game. I played Horde mode online, so that was something. I'm surprised no one said anything about it yet, but I am wearing a shirt I got over in Africa. Recently I went to Tanzania for vacation. Let me make sure the gain is up enough on this. Can everybody hear me well enough over the sound of everything? The whole system is just messed up, man. It sucks. Let me see if I can adjust sound settings. Okay. Device properties. That's why. Usually I have it set around 90. And now it's going to be like blasting in your ears. Tatman is too loud. I don't know why this does that. It like takes the volume. It should be better now. Everybody should be able to hear me. Sorry about that. I don't know, man. I didn't do a whole lot of setup for this, so yeah, there we go. We're back. Yeah, that's the thing. I usually don't try and shout during the, during my playthroughs, so should be okay. Oh, shit. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go through the campaign. Before we get into that, yeah, as I was saying, I was in Africa for about 3 weeks, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, and then did a safari over there. And while I was over there, I ended up picking up an African shirt, so I'm appropriating culture and having a ton of fun with it. You know, I got the yellow and blue to, you know, match the Yuki, the Ukrainian flag, my Slav heritage. So there's that. Getting back to the game, though, we are going to play on hardcore mode. I don't want to play on insane, because that would be, well, insane. But we'll do, excuse me, hardcore, not hardcode. We'll do hardcore. And see how that goes. I can do a flat foot squat.
And we're back. Finally today in New Ephyra, First Minister Jin commemorated the 25th anniversary of the end of the Locust War.
The end of the Locust War, that's right.
Today, we are humbled by the presence of 2 generations of men
Yeah,
and women.
the game's a little choppy.
Every danger. Who fought the battles that made us what we are. Including the most pivotal encounter of the Pendulum Wars, Ashbow Fields.
Santiago! I'll spare you the inspirational speech, Private. You know what to do.
Yes, sir. All right, let's do this.
Okay. I don't, Oh yeah, another thing that I did was I enabled... I'll wait a little bit for this to
Take down those towers,
do its
cripple their
thing.
communications, then raid the lab. Command wants the Hammer of Dawn, Command gets the Hammer of Dawn. All right.
Why the hell am I playing as Dom? Oh, I'm not playing as Dom. I'm playing as some probably other random crapola. So yeah, what was I going to say? I totally forget. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't really review some of the story from Gears 1 through 3 again, which I probably should have just to refresh my memory. I, played through all of them. I know generally what the story was about, which the Locust Horde came up. Marcus Phoenix was like the main character you played, and like his mom ended up being like the Locust leader, and you killed her in the third one or something. I don't know. It was pretty fucky. It's pretty weird once you eventually got into it. And so my thought was, well, there shouldn't be a Gears 4 because there shouldn't be any more Locusts, but I guess I was wrong. So they made this game, and they're making a sequel. Marcus Phoenix is in this game as well, from what I've seen from the promotional videos, as well as probably all the info that's already out there. If anybody remembers Dominic Santiago, the guy leading our squad right here, once I restart it, ends up killing himself in I think Gears 3. He's been looking for his wife. I believe it was like Maria or something. Ends up eventually finding her. All right, we're having tons of fun with this, aren't we? What is taking up all the performance here? Okay, OBS is like having a bunch of issues with dropping frames. So I'm gonna monitor and see what is going on. I'll leave that on the bottom. I don't know. Anyways, while we get back to it, we'll boot this back up. Yeah, so Dom finds his like wife or something. She's like some husk of a person. He no longer has a reason to live, decides to kill himself, and he like sacrifices himself by, I think, driving a truck into like a gas some like gas deposit or something like that. So that's what happens. Yeah, I think that's really all that needs. Anyways, we're good to go. I'm going to resume the game. And let's see how bad the performance gets.
Move it, Gears! We're only gonna get one shot to extract those plans. Once we take down the comm towers, this entire base is cut off.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We got Indies!
Alright, so one of the things that I did was I adjusted some of the video settings for the output. Okay, let's see if that's better. I don't know what indies are. Kilobits per second was kind of bouncing around 12, which I had set it at before. It should be at... Skip ahead to the live broadcast. Sorry, yeah, we're having a bunch of random shit tier times over here. It was bouncing up to about 12, which was messing up stuff. I don't know if it's that the game is taking a lock on my CPU and not letting the stream stuff happen. That's what happens when you only use one computer out of your two for streaming. It's also because I am cheap and I don't feel like buying a capture card. So there's that. Before I also forget, tonight's stream is brought to you by Elysian Split Shot, Milk Stout. So you don't have this many issues when you stream on your phone yourself, but I seem to have a ton of issues.
Get into cover!
Okay, so I remember all of the pieces you want to reload well. Oh, there's a guy down low. So you want to do that.
Chop him! Hurry!
I'm running out of ammo here.
Anybody else see that? Way to go, Private!
I got that.
Keep pushing. Towers just
freaking
ahead.
headshots. Well, I'm trying to be high quality over
Come on,
here.
the Major's waiting.
It's not really working out well.
More Indies!
Who the fuck's an indie? Oh, this gun sucks.
Damn it, they're dug in. Get around and flank them. One less Indy to worry about.
I gotta go this way. Go that way. Come on, go over. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Watch this. Get blown up, son.
Let's go. Tower's just ahead.
There we go. Cool. We did it, folks. I messed up that reload. It's weird that you gotta... Like, I'm so used to games where you don't have to, like, specifically press, like, hey, reload, hey, reload. Halo Guardian, welcome to the Gears stream.
Leader, Green 1, approaching bonfire.
Roger that, Green One. And sweet hell, these are dumb code names.
Okay, plan a charge on that
I
tower.
totally wasn't making... I totally wasn't paying attention. I got a plan to charge on it? I guess I have charges. Okay.
Leader, our match is lit.
Roger that. We're lighting our bonfire in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't know indies. I don't know a lot of stuff going on here. This is supposedly before Locusts.
Face is now deaf, dumb, and blind. Also, I'm shit canning our code name, Santiago. See you at the lab.
So we just destroyed
Yes,
some
sir.
comm
The
tower.
lab's just beyond that secured machine gun nest. We're splitting up.
Okay, so I assume... Oh, it's cutting out again. Alright, so we're having a bunch of fun with Gears not doing well. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Gears is not playing well with the stream. And I don't know why. Here's what we can do. me see if software encoding. Because I'm doing some hardware stuff, and I think it's doing hardware encoding. All right, let me see. Come on. Come on. Speed test. Well, we might as well call this quits. I'm about to say just play Rocket League. Yeah, that might be better. I know my download is fine. So I'm testing out some stuff. Let's see what my upload is. Right now we're mostly okay from what I can tell. Ah, that's why. Okay. I'm going to do it again. But it's not software versus hardware encoding. I'm getting maybe 8 megabits per second. Well, this is sort of a decent time to sort of chat with everybody about it. You know, internet over here is sucking, but I'm moving to a new apartment next week, and I'm gonna get like 100 megabits upload and download. It's pretty much what we have to do a diagnostic stream. All right, so what we're gonna have to do, I'll do low bitrate, so it might look like shit. All right, let's see if that does it. Let's see. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, if you have a game idea, let me know. Now is like the best time. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm doing real-time interaction, low latency, ultra low latency for the stream. So one of the things that I can do is switch it off to low latency and see if that helps a little bit. I'm going to have to stop the stream and adjust some of the video settings. So let me do that, and then we'll get back. Hold